So, having merch of the two guys I already profiled, the last two, well, other than Dietrich, I do not have merch of Dietrich. I now have merch of Dietrich, and I got it signed. What's up, everybody? We are here from the Gettysburg Clash. This is Lincoln Speedway. This is the Outlaws versus the Posse. If you've been following my chronicles of making a case for the Posse, you know I have already highlighted Lance Deweese, Brent Marks, and Danny Dietrich. And I spoke to Danny a little earlier. It's just another race to him. I love that energy. He's looking forward to it, and I have a feeling he's going to give him hell tonight because he loves this track. But again, we already talked about him, and I know a lot of you on the Macri group are going to be like, well, where's your lucky hat? I have it sitting in my seat. Don't you worry. I got my lucky shirt on still, which, by the way, when I get to the track and I face, like, other gremlins from somebody else's stuff, I'm just going to laugh at you, especially considering the circumstances. I did everything I could. If you ask somebody to get you merch and they do it, and you can't meet up with them, and then they let you know, like, you got a life too, and get mad and say, oh, you keep it, and then afterwards go on a rant like you were supposed to be pampered, do yourself a favor and don't associate with anybody, because you're obviously not mature enough to deal with society and that other people's lives do not revolve around yours. Let's get rid of that garbage. Let's get into the racing now. Like I said, I already chronicled 3 drivers that I feel like give the Posse their best shot. How about we go for best for last? How about we make a case for the Mac Machine, the Concrete Kid, one Anthony Macri? And I get it. I know what a lot of y'all are already going to say. Oh, he doesn't have a big marquee win. He hasn't beat the Outlaws. He can't run on bull rigs. He doesn't have what it takes to go on the road and win. All wrong. All wrong. Why? I'll tell you why. Why? Here's why. First off, he went to a track he had no knowledge of last year in the Trophy Cup in California. Finished second opening night. Fought some gremlins the rest of the week, but I believe he still ended 7th in final points. Not too shabby for a guy that never touched that track before. Lincoln this year. Everybody knows, it's documented. He struggles at Lincoln. Hell, he failed to qualify the past 2 years for the Speed Week races. Second race at Lincoln, he goes out and wins. You tell me. Then, last year, he has, I believe, 3 podiums against the World of Outlaws. This year, wins on a track he never touched. Bloomsburg, beats the All-Stars, has an incredible victory at the Keith Kaufman Classic. Yes, I know, he's the ace of Port Royal. And then he goes on the road, fights some gremlins, right? Fights some gremlins, doesn't get a qualifying lap on Friday. Still finds a way to pass, I believe, 3 cars in his heat and finished 12th. And then the next night he came out and timed 7th and finished 9th. It might have been one tick away from timing in the top 6, getting in the dash, and who knows what could have happened then. But still a successful weekend at Bristol. Oh, I didn't mention the best part. He has 8 wins this year. In his last, 7 Central PA races, 6 wins. 6 wins, 2 in a row when he has been in the pit area. He had a nice 7 of 8. And is that right? No, I think I was right, 6 of 7, because he has 8 wins on the year. He had 4 wins in a row, right? And I get it. Gremlins were a part of his Bridgeport win, but hey, this is racing, man. By hook or by crook, gremlins are a part of the business. If, you're next in line when the car in front of you has gremlins, guess what? It doesn't make your victory any less significant. You finished the race. You were parked in victory lane. You took home the check that night. So, yeah, he won 4 in a row. Had it snapped at Williams Grove, where he finished 5th on a tough track. racier than usual, and then won at Port Royal for the Kaufman Classic, and won at Selinsgrove for the Opperman Memorial. What more could you ask for from the guy this year? This is his first race on home territory. Well, this is only his second time against the best in the business, if you will. And I know it's a different ballgame. I know he has the time reasonable here tonight, because if you got a fast car at Lincoln, you'll make your way to the front. You'll find a way. Ask Brent Marks last year, who started 12th and was 2 laps away from winning. So here's my thing for Anthony Macri. People sleep on him, which is fine. I think that motivates the kid. I think anybody should be motivated by people misjudging you or sleeping on you. He gets a bad rep because his daddy has money and they're loaded. You still got to drive the car at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, based on past results of this season, based on his improvements, and based on a podium finish the last time the Outlaws were in town for the Gettysburg Clash last year here at Lincoln Speedway, I'm calling it. I'm calling my shot. I feel the same vibes I felt at the Kaufman Classic at Port Royal. I feel them today. Macri is the posse favorite. Debate me, question me, you can't change my mind. What do you think about the Concrete Kid, the Mac Machine, Anthony Macri's chances? Let me know in the comments below. Who is your posse favorite to take the victory tonight? Make sure, please, if you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel. It does me so much honor to see this channel growing, and I'm only as good as my audience. So if you have suggestions, please let me know. I'll see you next time or at the track with some more racing content. Let's go Posse. Posse proud, baby.